Good afternoon, everyone. We're live from Florida. It's a beautiful sunny day here. It's probably around 79, 80 degrees today. We did our workout for our our gymnastics in the pool today, so that was kind of fun. Something different. Good morning to do it. It was a little chilly last night. For some people, 55 would not be chilly. But for down here, it's chilly. Good afternoon. It's chilly last night. For some people, 55 would not be chilly. For down here, it's chilly. I forgot to turn my computer off. Just a minute. There we go. All right. So today, what we're going to make is a lantern swag. So I have this lantern here. I just noticed it's solar, so I forgot to put it out to charge it, so it won't light up for me. It's a plastic lantern, and it is let me see if I can find a tape here. I should have had one ready. It is about 11 inches tall and about 5.5 inches wide right now. So we're going to get started. And the one thing we're going to do first is we're going to work on our floral. And some of these I might have to take apart. I'm going to cut them apart. Any of you ever made a lantern swag or ever used a lantern swag? They're really popular, very popular. This is going to be an Easter one. We're going to make an Easter lantern swag, and we're going to list it on our website. I'm going to try and put a link in the comments right here. It's at gypsybarnchicks.com. There we go. Finally. Okay, I'm going to link this here. It should pop up. gypsybarnchicks.com. You can also find us on Etsy, too. Etsy at Gypsy Barn Chicks. We're down in Florida. And so the one thing we're going to start with is we're going to start with this greenery. We get a lot of different greenery. And we have a lot of different ribbon and greenery going. And we're going to start with this piece up. And we're going to put a piece down. I think we'll use this one. We're going to turn this one down. And I'll make up, well, we actually have this ribbon for sale when we get to the ribbon. You'll see that. But I'm going to make up a couple of kits, or you can just buy the lantern already made up at gypsybarnchicks.com or find it on Etsy, either place. So we're just going to hold our florals like this. We're going to start, we want to do both ends, and we want about a fist width in between because we want to put our bow there. So we're going to go like that, and we're going to add some florals to it. And now these florals, what we might do is take just going to cut off 3 of these. Aren't they pretty? Ugh. Okay. So what are you all doing today? Are you inside nice and warm? I know, like up at my daughter's, it's still chilly there. My poor little granddaughter. She lost she had triplet lambs, and they all ended up dead, so she was upset today. I feel so bad for her. Poor grandma should be there to comfort her, I guess. But unfortunately, I'm here, so I can't really get to her. So she's pretty crushed by that, and I feel bad. So we're going to just lay this in here like this. We're just going to bend it a little bit. I'll put one underneath. We're just going to layer different florals. Yeah, she had 3 triplet lambs. One was born dead, and then the 2 girls survived, and the other one was, I don't know, I don't think it was right. It was just not feeling well. So she's not going to have any lambs for her. Yeah, I'm going to use my Easy Bowl Maker. I'm just going to stack them in here and hold them. Look at that. We sell these too. They're on eBay, and you can find our bowl maker at gypsybarnchicks.com and on Etsy, Gypsy Barn Chicks. So this flower, this yellow, pretty yellow one, I'm just going to take it. It's on a stem, and I'm just going to fold 2 back. I think I'll go this way. I'm going to put 3 down. I'm going to cut one off because they're kind of the same length, and I don't like that. I want them to be staggered. So I'll stick one in here like this, and I'll try and make one longer underneath here. Put them all together. Okay, so then we'll put this one up in here. So she was going to show her little lambs at the fair this year. I think she's got some other, I think she told me she has some other ones, and she was like, that's okay, Grandma, and so it'll work out, but it's just hard. It's hard. It's heart-wrenching, isn't it? So then I have this real pretty little different, I don't even know what you call it. It's just a fun, funky little pick with different, it's got glitter on it. This one's pink. So we'll put a few sprigs of this in here too. Just gives it a different texture, and you can kind of fluff it out. We're going to put all this in, and then we're going to be bending it around because we want it to be different at different levels. We don't want it just straight. That's not any fun. It's not very pretty when it's just straight like that. And we'll just kind of weave it inside here like this. These don't take a long time to do. They're kind of fun. People love them. Now we're going to put some flowers in here, some different floral in here. And you could put this on a wreath. You can put this on a lantern swag, or you can just hang it on your door. Put it out as is. You could set it on your kitchen table, into your Easter centerpiece on your kitchen table. We were hoping to be back in our barn by April. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll have to see when I get home what's going to happen. My daughter is, of course, building that house for 2 years, and it's just not coming along like everyone hoped it would. They're not getting their supplies, so it's a little... Ooh, I like this. Isn't that pretty, that cherry blossom? I'm going to put some of that in there since it's spring. So they're not getting their supplies, which is unfortunate for all of us. So I am hoping that they're making a lot of progress while I'm gone. And that would be awesome. So they can get, I'm sure they're anxious to get in, and I'm anxious to have my barn back. So it can be open. We have a lot of fun things coming from the Dallas Gift Market. A lot of new different things, some bee stuff and different towels, and it'll be fun. Different soaps, a lot of floral. We're going to do up a lot of outside porch pots. So you'll have new porch pots for your front porch or back deck, wherever you want to put them. That will be new for us this year, and I'm excited to be starting to do porch pots, so that'll be fun. Let's see if I put that in there. Put that one in there. Is anybody getting anxious for spring? When we're down here, they go, "Oh, ma'am." They're always like, "Yes, ma'am." I love that. "Yes, ma'am." "Yes, sir." And anywhere you go, they're like, "Oh, that's not in yet. That comes in summer." And I'm like, "Well, I'm from Minnesota. This is like June or July here for us in Minnesota." So I just laugh when they say, "Oh, it's still winter here." I'm like, "Well, you're about, 4 months ahead of us, so." They still think it's winter, and we think it's really summer. This one I'm going to just twist around a little bit. Yeah, I like that better. So we can pull some of these out. So are you doing St. Patrick's Day, or are you getting your home ready for Easter, or what are you guys doing this time of year? I'm starting to put Easter stuff out. I'm getting all excited for Easter, and you can see maybe in the background, maybe you can see our wreath back there, our Easter wreath back there that we made. We did that on a live, so you can watch our videos on YouTube and check that out. Now we're just going to add some different greenery in here. These are kind of fun. This will add a different texture and some more greenery. Can you see those pink ones? So we'll clip a few of these off. So I have a lot of good ideas for my barn when I reopen. We're going to have it set up quite a bit differently than last time. You know, this is our 28th year in business, so those of you who know me, I started out in the old farmhouse and we moved out to the barn in 2000. So those of you who know me know how it's been set up, and so we're going to kind of change it up. We're going to have a lot of different floral and a lot of different things going on in there. A lot of different food. We're adding a lot of food so we can't get shut down again because of our governor. Don't want that to ever happen again. All right. I think we're good. So now I'm going to take some of these they're not twist ties, but we'll call them a twist tie because I can't think of what they are right now. We use them all the time. And I'm just going to try and pull this all out, or make sure that all my pieces are in here. Zip ties. Thank you. Zip tie. And we're going to zip tie this in place in a couple different spots. And then we can make our bow. Twist this around, put it like that. And then we're going to use this twist tie on this end. Did you know there is a trick to using twist ties? Who knew? I don't know if you can see this close up, but oh, you can't see it. I'll pull one out and you can look at it. So actually when you use a twist tie, they come like this, and see how that it's got a flat side and it's got a side that's out? You want to bring it around to the flat side. That's the way it works, and pull it through, and then you pull and it's stuck, and it's stuck tight. You can't get them out once they're pulled through. So make sure that it goes to the flat side. That's the way they work, and they work really good like that. I think I'm going to add a little blue in here. Oh, I forgot my eggs. I got these cool eggs. I want to put some of those in there. It's got the eggs with the onion grass on them. Aren't they fun? I think I'll just take one section off of here. See, this is why it's a good thing I didn't tighten down my zip ties, because now I can still stick this in here. I think. Oh, yeah. I'm going to twist that around a little bit. I think it's got a natural bend. These pretty pink ones. Aren't these cute? Can you see that? We're going to try and do different lives twice a week. I'm going to try and get it down to a schedule. I know a lot of people like them at lunchtime lives, because you're on lunch, you can eat your sandwich or whatever you brought with you, and you can just relax and enjoy something fun. And what's not fun about beautiful florals, right? I already have Christmas coming in and cases of it. So I think they're filling up my garage with my new Christmas supplies. Last year I didn't get any of it, so this year, look at the yellow ones, those are cute too. So this year they said, well, would you like them now? I'm like, oh yeah, I would love to have them now, because I didn't get anything, so it's good that I'm going to get something this year. That was really frustrating. And we have a lot of new greenery coming, and a lot of new Christmas picks. You know, that's always one of our fun things. People love our different florals and different picks, and this year we're going to have a lot more, and a lot of pre-mades, a lot of table centerpieces for all different seasons, a lot of wreaths and Christmas fun things, and I'm going to try do some floral arrangements in different vintage things. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Maybe some teacups, maybe some different baskets, so that'll be fun, something very unique and fun and different. Plus, they just jazz up your house. I love what florals do to a home. They just add so much. I've always loved florals. I've always sold a lot of florals at our shop. And I'm glad to be back in it and have them back again, because I think they add a lot, and they took a bad rap. For a lot of years, people didn't want florals, but you know, people forgot how fun they are and how nice they are. And what a difference they make in your home. And we just need some cheerfulness, don't we, right now? Some fun things going on and bringing joy to our lives. Anything that brings a lot of joy right now. I think I'll put let's see. I think I'll put this one in further. Make it run through the other zip tie. So they're all securely in place. There we go. Yeah, our porch pots are going to be awesome, because they won't be the thing where, if you don't have a green thumb like me, then you will love our porch pots. And we're going to do a couple lives on those and make some different spring ones. But for right now, we're just going to, got a lot of ideas coming and a lot of great product coming. So that'll be fun. You could set them on your porch, on your deck, put them by your fireplace. I mean, you could just put them wherever you want them. Okay, I think that's good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this all out of here. We're going to turn our zip ties. Oh, we already lost that one. We're going to turn our zip ties. I feel like I'm going to lose something here. Get everything back in place here. Get one of these secure will be good. Pull it around to the back. We're going to pull it around to the back and pull it tight. And then we are going to get all the other things in place on this one. little baby back in, it fell out. Into my zip tie back here, and I am going to put, I think, a chenille stem through this one, right through the back of it. Because this is what we're going to, I should have put it through the other one too, but I didn't. So we're going to put this through here, and then we're going to pull it tight, and that will be our thing we will put on our, that will attach it to our lantern. Another escapee. Let's see, over here. Okay, here we go. We're going to pull this one tight. It's got our chenille stem to tighten, to put our swag on our, so we're going to pull them really tight in the back here. We're going to clip them off because we don't want those showing. And this is the front, and this is the back. So far this is what it looks like. Now we're going to make our bow, and then we'll put our bow on there, and then we'll start fluffing, and that's where the magic happens. And I have some of these new carrots that just came in, and we'll put a couple of those in. Aren't they cute? Those are cute too. Kind of fun and different. And we'll hot glue those in place. So now we're going to do this. I just got my new Lazy Susan, and when I do a lot of my floral arrangements, we can work on there. But for right now, we're going to work with this and make our bow. So today I have chosen these 3 ribbons. Aren't they so pretty? We got this one with the eggs and the bunny, and then the check, and then I chose purple for this. These are all wired ribbons, and there's a set of 7 on my website and on Etsy. You can buy a set of 7. They're 7 different styles, and they come in 3-yard rolls, so that's a really good deal. These are the other 3, and then a pink one too. So those are the other ones that will come in that set. I think it's $19.99 for the set of 7 3-yard rolls. And we're going to dovetail this in before we get started here. We're going to leave this one, I think I'm going to leave it about 12 inches long. Oops. Yeah, that'll be good. 12 inches long. We're going to put it in here in our bow, easy bow maker. We're going to pinch it. And we'll put it like this. We have this nice tail here. And we're going to twist. And we're going to make a 6-inch loop. We're going to come inside here. Set it in here. This is great for people who really want to make a nice bow. And if you have arthritis, this is a really good way to hold it. You won't have to hold it. And always use wired ribbon. Wired ribbon is awesome to work with. And we'll make this side 6 inches. And we'll come down. We'll do a dovetail down here. Actually, I'm going to move this. I wish I would have done the, I think I should put this first. So it's going to be the same thing, so it won't really matter. So we're going to twist. We're going to do a 6-inch bow. Come down here. Sure, it's about 6 inches. On these, when you buy an Easy Bow Maker from us, it's full of different measurements right on here. So you've got your 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. Usually we use 6-inch and then we go down. So we're just going to go like that. Bring this down, make another dovetail. And we'll use this pretty purple one. And like I said, this is all wired ribbon. You can find a set of 7 rolls of 3 yards each on our website at gypsybarnchicks.com and also on Etsy. On Etsy, it's Gypsy Barn Chicks too. And if you go over to Facebook, if you would share this video with your friends, that would be awesome. And also, if you go to YouTube, you can find us on YouTube at Gypsy Barn Chicks. And you can see all of our other videos. So this one, I'm just going to make a smaller tail on it. We are going to dovetail it. And we're going to go like, I think we'll do like 5.5 inches on this one. And we're going to twist just like our other ones. We're going to do another 5.5 inch loop on here. And this one we don't have to twist, we just put it in here. And we're just going to make a shorter tail. We're going to dovetail it. Hold the right sides together and cut to the from the middle to the edge. Middle to the edge. Gives you this beautiful dovetail, and it looks so nice and finished. That's what I like about it. It just gives you a beautiful, professional looking dovetail on there, finish on there. All right. So now we're going to go back to this, and I am going to make it a little smaller because I'm going to go to 5 inches, and I'm going to do a shorter tail. Sorry. So we're going to use about a an 8-inch tail on here. We can always cut it off if we don't like it. And I'm just going to put it in there, and I'm going to twist as I'm going while I'm doing that, and I'm going to do a 5-inch loop. And go in, and I'm going to twist it, push it all down. This looks really pretty. Another 5-inch loop. Twist it and come down. See if we can get our tails. Do the dovetail on it. I got this kind of cool looking, I think they consider it a ribbon. I'm not going to use a lot of it, but I want to put it in here just because I think it kind of looks like a bird nest. I thought that would be kind of fun. You can see it's just kind of different. Looks like a bird nest, doesn't it? So this one I'm just going to cut at a diagonal. I wasn't really sure how I was going to do this. I'm going to pull this one up, and I'm going to put the bird nest material in the middle. Just like that. And put this back in here. So there again, it's nice to have that thing that holds everything in place for you. I have to pull it this way a little more or trim it off. So we're just going to cut this at a diagonal. This funky little... I might leave that long for now. we're going to give this a try. A lot of people are doing this. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But they put a little bit of this checkered stuff in when they do their wreaths. I'm on the fence about that, but we'll try it. It's just going to be a little bow. I'm going to do it probably around 4 inches. Let's give it a little twist and put a tail on it. Give it a twist and come back 4 inches. Give it a little tail. We can flip it off later if we don't like it. Not sure how I feel about that, but everybody seems to love it, so I'm going to try it. We're going to take another zip tie. We are going to go underneath. And remember, the flathead goes up because you're going underneath everything while this is holding everything in place. You might want to just pull up a little bit so you get all your ribbons and bows. Wrap it around. As you're pulling up, you're going to wrap it around. And it's going to kind of go where it's all indented from the Easy Bow Maker, which is nice because then you get a nice full, there we go. And I am going to put another twist tie in the back of this, just like this. And the reason I'm doing that is so that when I go to put it on the lantern, it's all ready to go and be hooked on. So we got it to the back side, the twist tie, and we're going to pull it really tight. I had pliers, and I usually put it away, but I don't see it. Okay, so on the back side, we're going to pull this really, really tight. And it kind of ratchets. And once this is in place, you just like can't move it. So we're going to cut that off so it's not in our way. We have that other twist tie in the back, so it's ready to go on our little centerpiece, on our swag. Get that out of the way. Pull this out of the way. Now we're just going to fluff a little bit. We're not going to, this isn't the final fluffing, but we just want to pull all of our tails in different directions. What do you think about that? That bird nest ribbon is kind of cool, isn't it? What do you think about the black and white in here? How do you like that buffalo check in here? I think the jury's still out for me. I know I've seen it in a lot of spring things. I thought, okay, it looks kind of pretty. It's kind of growing on me. I just wasn't really sure how I felt about it. So we'll just fluff it up a little bit, pull this out. Pull this one down. Give it some different dimension. And with that tie in there, you can really pull really tight. Okay, so we got it fluffed up a little bit. It's not perfect yet. And now we're going to add it onto our swag, just like that. So we're going to go find our zip tie. We'll go around it like this. I think we'll go that way. So we'll go to the back. I'll find my zip tie here. Okay, there's that piece. It's hiding in the ribbon. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Just like that. There we go. Go through the flat side, and now before I pull it really tight, I want to make sure that I have my ribbon where I want it to be. I don't want it to end up on the back side of the whole thing. So I want to make sure I kind of have it centered here. And pull some of this around. We can fluff it as we go here. So I think that's pretty good. We can fluff it after we do it. So I'm going to pull this zip tie tight so that bow is not going to go anywhere on here. If I had my pliers, I would pull it even tighter. We'll clip this off. So right now, this is what we have. And it's not finished. So we're going to pull our lantern out here. So this is, let's say this could be the front of our lantern. This doesn't have a window because you can't get into it. This has got the candle. You turn it on to the bottom, but you kind of got to leave the top so that they can get in there and so it can charge because it's solar. And I think we're going to go this way on it so that, no, we're not. We're going to go this way. And this is where we're going to use our little ties for our, oh, I hope it's long enough. Let me see. This is a different style lantern. So we're going to go around the back side here and attach it to the back. We can pull our little chenille around the back here. This is a different style lantern. It's very square and it's very not like rounded where a lot of them where you just attach them. So okay, we're going to just twist this on here. Get our fingers in here and make the first twist and we should be good to go. And then we can use our pliers to keep it going. The pliers we don't have. Okay. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to spin it really tight back here. And if we have to, we can use another chenille stem. Of course, this won't, you never want to use it. If you do a lantern and it opens, you make sure you never ever, with these bows, ever use a real candle. You always want to use like some kind of a votive candle or something that is fake. And so now this is where the fun begins too. And if we want to just make this a little more stable, we could attach this to the little hook on it. So let's just start fluffing. Let's see how this looks. Now, this is where the magic begins. When you start fluffing these arrangements, all your flowers come out, and it gives you a whole different texture. And if you have a really pretty Easter table runner, you can put this on your table. You could put this outside on a porch, like going up your sidewalk, because this is solar. It's gonna, or if you have a lantern that is not solar, you could put one of those tea light candles in it, or one of those votive candles that just flicker on with a battery, and that would be pretty too. So we're going to pull some of these grasses down underneath, because we want them to be long and show, but we don't want them to be up on top, if we can help it. I guess they're part of the, we'll do what we can. They're part of the eggs, so it's not going to be that easy. But we'll do what we can. We'll move some stuff on top of it, some of this pretty greenery. Move some of our flowers around. Remember, if you bend them, you're going to get more depth. Our eggs are on wire too, so we can bend those a little bit too. Here's kind of our funky pink. I don't even know what that's called, but I like it. It's just kind of funky looking. Another kind of a grass looking thing for spring. So that's kind of pretty. And you want to have them at different lengths because you want it to drape and you want it to pop up all over. Like this one can come up on top. You want to see it. It's pretty. This one can go down. Try and get this to go down. And then we're going to start up on top. So you can tell the difference from that one and from how this one is just flat. We don't want it flat. So now we can start fluffing up on top. You just pull your flowers out. Just pull them forward, bend them. They're all wire. And you're going to get that different depth. And this one we want to, this vine we want to kind of bring to the back. We want that to be to the back. Here's these pretty, great big pink flowers. Those are gorgeous. And we make quite a big statement on here. Just bend these because you want them to bend and be beautiful in here. So there's that one. Now we're going to just fluff up our bows. And then we can do our trimming if we want to. And if you pull on your bow like this, and kind of bring it down, it kind of gives it a little bit of a curl, which is pretty. And these are really soft and make it just look like a pretty Easter piece, this ribbon. And then you got your nest ribbon, or kind of funky nest ribbon. I think I'm going to trim this. I'm not going to do a dovetail on this. I'm just going to cut it at an angle. Just gives it a different texture. And this tail will kind of pull out to the side here. This is that longer one. I think we're going to trim it off a little bit. Give that a little fluff out like that. Kind of bring it down a little bit. And then, of course, we got these little black ones in here. I think I'm going to cut those off a little bit too. Cut them at an angle. Just cut them at an angle. Then we'll fluff this other side and bring all these ribbons out. This one we'll bring down to the front here. This one will clip off a little bit. Here's our bird nest one. I'm just going to adjust these flowers a little bit more, just give them a little more depth here, pull them up a little bit. Some we want to drape down, but we want to make sure we got some of these eggs coming up so you can see everything. And then this big pretty one, I think I might bring it forward a little bit so we can see it better in here. It's kind of a statement piece. And so the more you just play with it, the better it will look. Get our eggs to pop out a little bit. Now, if you want to, you can stop right here and just leave it. And this is something you can take off and reuse every year. You could take off and you could put it as a, isn't that beautiful? Our lantern lamp. You could put it on your table, you could put it on the sidewalk, you could put it on your mantle. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? I just love it. So beautiful. If we want to, we can add a few flowers inside here like this. Oh, I think I want. So we're just going to hot glue it in place. Just tuck it inside the, just inside the ribbon like that. It just makes it so that the ribbon isn't so ying, like, okay, there's where the breaking point is. We'll just add a little bit and it'll kind of bring it all together. Make it all come together. Ooh, our carrots. What do you think? We'll put a carrot right there. Just put a little hot glue on it. See my hot glue pot here? We're going to lay it right in here so it secures really good. But we want it to stick out because it's so cute. Just have it stick out like that. There. And here is our how to make a lantern swag. I think it turned out adorable. You can take this off and put it anywhere you want. Bend some of these flowers, make them stick up like that. Bring these down. And then on the back side here, you can see on the back side where it's got that, where everything is showing. So I have one of these leaves, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue on one of my stems. I always save my stems. I'm going to put it along here in a couple different spots. And then I am going to take this leaf and I'm going to just put it on here like this. Now it is not glued to the lantern, it's glued onto the swag. And so it will come off with the swag, but if you're looking at it now, it's not so, oh, there's the back. It's just like kind of all one big piece. And then when you're doing this at home too, you just fluff it a little more, anything that makes it look better to your eye, whatever you like. You could add more flowers, you could add more ribbon. There's our cute little carrot. Here's our little sprig of blue. And there is that, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'd like you to please share it with your friends. Watch all of our videos on YouTube, on Etsy and Gypsy Barn Chicks. You'll find different signs that we're making. We can personalize them. This one I'm going to do a kit with different ribbons with it. And you can put these on wreaths, you could give them as a gift, you can do whatever you want. You can order them online. We have these cute bunny frames. I think there's still one set left. And you can make different crafts with this bunny frame if you're crafty. And don't forget our ribbon, 7 rolls of ribbon, all different kinds of ribbon. All 7 are different. 3-yard rolls for $19.99 plus shipping. And I'm going to show you our Easter wreath we made on one of our lives. And this was a personalized sign. So you can order these signs. They're all weatherproof, these signs. Isn't that beautiful for Easter? We did this cute camper as a live last week, I think. One day. Friday, I think it was. Isn't that adorable? That's for sale on Etsy and our website. So you can find us at gypsybarnchicks.com, Gypsy Barn Chicks on Etsy. And thank you for coming, and please share this with all of your friends, the YouTube videos. The videos will be uploaded to YouTube, and you can watch them, re-watch them on YouTube, and relax with a cup of coffee or a glass of wine, and just check it all out. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.